That's it. That's what has been out of place. What? His mouth? Giving up already. Hold on. I will present evidence. This piece of evidence shows where you continue. In the dog! You can't be. Hasn't your dog been awfully quiet today? Well, then to mention it, it hasn't barked at all. Before it was, Sir Dogan, open that dog's mouth now. Anubis doesn't bark needlessly. I ordered him to do that before. In that case, order it to bark now. Naturally, you should be able to, if you have nothing to hide. Oh my god. It was inevitable. Anubis, show them your mouth. Oh my god! Hello everyone, this is Natnarf signing back in, and welcome back to Miles Edward Ace Attorney Investigation Prosecutor Smash Beta. Oh my god. Not speak. But yeah, I just had some compound. I don't know what kind of Chinese medicine it is, but it's always effective ever since. Although I still have my cough, that's because of my daughter. That's not the medicine's fault. But yeah, we'll go back to that. Also, now is the time to put those skills to their test, to think beyond your limits. Okay, if the murder weapon was a sharp object, does that really negate your reasoning? My bad. The murder weapon was a sharp object. That's it! There are 5 chisels placed inside the special cell. Dogan is a former assassin. It's quite possible he could kill someone with just a chisel. In that case, the weapon that killed Horace Knightley was... that one? Is that all? Well then, I suppose you'll be giving up. Nope! Evidence is everything. Didn't you say? The murder weapon was a sharp metal object. However, such a weapon has yet to be found. What? What are you trying to say? The only decisive evidence is actual murder weapon itself. And that was in plain sight this whole time. The real murder weapon. Dogan's chisel! What did you see? I love your face. Take responsibility for your own statements. The scene of the crime was Mr. Knightley's cell. You said so yourself. If evidence changes, then so will my logic. That too is the courtroom's procedure, is it not? If the chisel was used, that means the killer was human. However, the fact remains that we cannot deny this security photo. Yeah, what about that photo? Oh yes, I can say thank you so much. Oh, my mic is really picking up these things very seriously. Better not cough at it. Excuse me. There. Thank you. Leaped at the victim? Dogan's dog leaped at Knightley. However, the victim did not die at that time. Didn't die? He was only knocked out unconscious. The dog didn't move a dead body, it moved the unconscious Knightley. And the real killer was its owner. I see. If the victim was moved, it would have been possible for Dogan to commit murder. You're crazy. Why you keep clapping? And use the murder weapon. Indeed, the killer is Sherhan Dogan. It can only be you. Why is the smile? You kissing. I bet your teacher used to write on your report card. Needs to pay more attention on what others say. I would think that describes you more. We examined that room, every nook and cranny, right, Justine? We examined all four, Mr. All four? Where's the fifth one? And found no traces of blood. Thank you, Judge Courtney. Thanks to you, I am now certain. Thanks to me? Whatever do you mean? When I came here earlier, I saw 5 chisels. Right. There were definitely 5 there before. Yes, so the one that disappeared was the smallest one. Presumably for portable use. Dogan, where's that chisel? I'm not free to leave this place. I have no need of a portable chisel. Not free to leave? In that case, he mustn't have been free to hide the deadly chisel either. I don't know where you hid it. Dogan, you just dug your own grave. I don't know where you're talking about. What are you talking about? Why would you kill him? Is it because he's winning? If he means he's winning at the game chess, oh god. It seems you know something. Would you care to show it? Why should I show it you, bitch? You're gonna fire me anyway. Dogan couldn't leave, so the place he could hid the chisel is... Maybe here? It's either here or here. Oh man. Because of the security gate, that's probably the case. Supposed to put out where the prison is hidden. Ah! Damn it! Okay, I don't know that. Didn't have the time to take the chisel out of the cell. In that case, there's only one place you could have hidden it. Here? Nah. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe it's his own prison. I'm sorry. If I'm dumb, I'm sorry. I am dumb. Okay. Dogan is a prisoner, so he can't leave his cell freely. Perhaps he could have sent his dog out to dispose of it. But he would not have been able to confirm the weapon's location. So what does that leave? Above all else, special metal tools are allowed in this cell. Even if one chisel were to appear here, no one would suspect a thing. You'll be a fool not to take advantage of that. I see, of course, it's always safest if you do something yourself. But I examined everything. I didn't find any hiding places in this cell. I am certain that the murder weapon is here. The reason you haven't found it is because it was cleverly hidden. You say I hid it. Where exactly? Think. Where could he have hidden it? To remember everything up at this point. There must be some clue. I don't know where he hid it. Oh god, that's scary. Maybe in the tunnel? Does this mean what I think it means? Let's get going. Is that right? I don't know what. The dog? Come to think of it, that dog hasn't barked at me once today. Recently, when I came to the special cell, it barked on Dogan's command. That's it! That's what has been out of place! What? His mouth? Giving up already. Hold on. I will. Present evidence. This piece of evidence shows where you continue. In the dog! It can't be. Hasn't your dog been awfully quiet today? Well, not to mention it, it hasn't barked at all. Before it was, Sir Dogan, open that dog's mouth now. Anubis doesn't bark needlessly. I ordered him to do that before. In that case, order it to bark now. Naturally, you should be able to, if you have nothing to hide. Oh my god. It was inevitable. Anubis, show them your mouth. Oh my god! Why a chisel? The dog really had one in its mouth. I thought he was unusually quiet. Was he unable to follow the discussion? Never mind. Sebastian, could you call the forensics department? Urgently, please. I got it. You're crazy. You put one in the mouth? A reaction. This chisel tests positive for blood. What? I guess that proves my theory wasn't just nonsense. Would this chisel be the murder weapon then? It reacted positively for blood. There is no doubt about that. It didn't say whose blood was it. Could be the dog's. Mr. Sir Dogan, now that the murder weapon has been found, I must ask you for your testimony. We now know how your dog got to the detention center, and we found the murder weapon. Do you still think you can talk your way out of this? Interesting. Oh my god, this guy! He's still smiling. I know, it means he's cool. Well, Anubis, it seems everyone has become suspicious of you. It's quite troubling, but since it has come to this, we have no choice but to tell the truth. Let me guess, you found the chisel. I did not kill anyone. I've long since grown weary of killing. What's this? His face looks completely composed. It seems you'll need to listen to Mr. Dogan's explanation. Please promptly give your testimony with the fluttering of your robe. Really? Okay. Certainly. You're crazy. Do you have pupils at all? Wait. Do you have any pupils at all? Oh, he's blind. Okay. Never mind. Oh, look at his thing. It's Boss. It's Boss. Oh, how did I not notice that? I only noticed that now. His shirt number stated Boss. Oh, that's cool. I'm sure Jacksepticeye would love that on his thing, or escaping prison thing. Oh my god. First of all, I would like you to explain my motive. I do not know anyone by the name of Likely. We share no connection. So, I wouldn't think some motive for murder would just appear out of nowhere. Or are you insinuating my Anubis had a motive? only bears his fangs at others on my command. Oh my god, you're crazy. I do not hunger for blood so much as to kill a man I do not even know. You know him. Coming from an assassin, it sure is persuasive. An assassin who only kills acquaintances? I doubt that would be profitable. Ow, ow, ow. Sorry. I may kill strangers in my line of work, but I never make it personal. Is there evidence that shows a connection between Knightley and Dogan? It's only the chess paper. There's only the chess paper. I only know to play strategically on checkers, but chess not my specialty because I keep losing on the first few moves. Let me see if I can check this. Is the king? Oh no, wait. I need to read on a better paper. Here. King. Excuse me. Bishop. Pawn, pawn, pawn. Pawn, pawn, pawn. Rook. How does his rook go over here? King. Rook. Pawn, pawn, pawn. Can I ask what's a rook again? I'm sorry. I haven't been playing chess for a while. Oh, it's a castle. Okay. It's not rook, it's a castle. Yeah, she has a Knightley has the upper hand actually. I think because Knightley was winning. If that's how I look at it correctly. I should thoroughly review the evidence once more. I just finished! First of all, I would like you to explain my motive. Save that before I screw it up. I think it's a chess, because he was winning and you were losing. I think, but that's not a good enough reason to kill actually. Unless you're sick in the head. You cannot kill without a motive. Hardly what I expect for an assassin to say. I don't spill blood needlessly. It may be required for my job, but not in my personal affairs. They're a little different, isn't that right, Anubis? Why you named the dog after an Egyptian god? But it's cool, but so why? I do not know anyone of the name by the name of Knightley. We share no connection. You didn't know Knightley. It's not like you to say something like that. You overestimate me considerably. Did you have such a hard time arresting me in the past? We've already looked into it. You are the prison supplier. Naturally, you would have known about the other prisoners. Okay. Hearing one thing and knowing 10 is just an idea. It's true, I do hear things. However, that doesn't mean I know everything. I've never heard of anyone named Knightley. So I wouldn't think of some motive to lure the girl to nowhere. You're an assassin. You do not require a motive to kill. Hey, Anubis, what do you think of this man? Is he an idiot or a fool? Or possibly even a genius? You can drop that! Answer the question! But first, consider this. Who am I? Before your eyes, you see the man you arrested yourself. The assassin Sir Dogan. For those I have needless skill, I chant a prayer. Right. Or are you insinuating my Anubis had a motive? I don't know any motive. Dog probably did not have a motive. However, it has been trained to kill. Anubis, how could this man say such a thing? You poor thing. There. The dog isn't you. He could have mistaken his target. In that case, wouldn't the police dogs be equally untrustworthy? If you still mean to suspect Anubis, then you'll have to show me this evidence you're so fond of. I don't have that kind of evidence. He only bears his fangs at others on my command. Then perhaps you ordered him to kill Knightley? Aren't we impatient? Haven't you forgotten the first thing I said? I don't know anyone called Knightley. Although you still insist I do, I'm afraid there's no evidence. You think so too, Anubis? Good boy. Good God, good grief. I'm confused! Wait. Nice water. With medicine. Hopefully, cup medicine. Did the dog kill him or did Dogan? If Dogan did not have the motive to kill, then he could have not murdered Knightley. First, I should show proof of some connection between Dogan and Knightley. Okay. I will save here, and I will show the chess paper. I will show Knightley's chess paper. Not his chest, but the chessboard paper. Thank you. I should really explain myself properly next time. Oh, my brain is stupid. Where'd it go? I keep going to the wrong page. Fuck me. I like that face. You've lost your touch, Sir Dogan. If you had your dog clean up after you, you should have disposed of this too. This is a record of a correspondence chess game found in the victim's cell. This record and the chessboard in your cell both clearly depict the same game. Oh, you're not hurt. What? I've heard that the number of possible chess positions is around 10 to 120. Oh, great. 10 times 10, 120 times. Don't count! Isn't that a real number? Indeed. There's also absolutely no way that these two have Indeed, there's absolutely no way these two could have coincided by chance. Tell us your reason for killing Knightley. Unless you intend to explain this as a coincidence. Well, don't they say that the truth is stranger than friction? It is as you said. This is merely the coincidence. Nope! You idiot! There's no way that could have happened. My correspondence chess opponent was the victim in this incident. What an horrible coincidence. Are you shocked too, Anubis? What was the connection? Anubis, my boy. The animal show or something. That was when everyone left. Anubis brought the body to my cell. He had already been stabbed in the neck with the murder weapon. I did not wish to be suspected, so I had Anubis carry the body to the workroom. Oh God, you did order him to carry. After that, he pulled out the murder weapon and returned to me. Oh God. So you're the one saying... So you're saying the one who pulled the murder weapon was... No, God. How can a dog do that? That's right. If I pulled out the murder weapon here, the blood would have been a problem. Mr. Edward! Isn't this what Mr. Sowie guy said? The large black dog. was biting into the neck of the victim. What is your name? Okay, I don't want to reenact this guy, because my voice is kind of all over the place. The dog killed him. I really forget this guy's voice. What voice did I use him? So that means how we'd witnessed the moment the murder weapon was pulled out. Ouch. Oh yes, that prisoner's testimony. It surprised me when I first heard it. How did you even know of it? Hold on. Goddamn tissue. Flying all over the place. How did you heard of that? It's not often that Anubis makes a blunder like that. Right, boy? Now, I believe that explains my actions. I did not kill him. All I did was remove the murder weapon. Now, will that be all? Anubis is getting tired. Objection! Oh god! Whoa there, just a moment, Mr. Dogan. The shields! I thought you were afraid. Isn't there one thing you haven't explained? What? Why would you need to pull out the murder weapon in the first place? Well, it would have just led him straight to being the murderer, wouldn't it? If he didn't pull it out. Ah, my hair is in my face. Get it out of my way. Jeez. I just wish I had short hair, but not too short to make me look fat. That's right. I understand why he'd move the body to draw suspicion away from him, but he didn't need to retrieve the murder weapon. I thought him just a fool. But how quickly his scent has changed. Care to elaborate, Mr. Dogan? It was because of this bell. What? The bell attached to the murder weapon. And the bell on my dog's neck. They share a distinctive shape, wouldn't you say? The assassin... Oh, the trademark! Yeah, that's right. If he left the knife behind, it would have shown it's him. An assassin's trademark? The blind assassin, Sir Dogan. He always appears at the sound of a bell. The sound of a bell ringing in the dark of night is said to be the last thing his target hears. You remember well. It has been a while since you last saw my bells, after all. What kind of bells are you talking about? That doesn't sound right. When I prosecuted you in court, I confiscated a knife with a bell attached to it. Yes, my bells. There are only 2 in the world. 2? They're custom made, attached to my knife and Anubis' collar. Even though I can only rely on my ears, I can easily identify them. Alas, one has been confiscated and is not in my possession. Okay. When Anubis brought the body here, I heard a familiar sound. I thought my knife must have been embedded in the body. So imagine my confusion when I found out that it was merely a chisel in my bell attached. Indeed, your knife is nothing but like this chisel. Either way, those bells are my trademark. Moreover, I am the only one in this prison who uses chisels. With all this, I knew I would be falsely suspected. So, I removed the murder weapon and hid it. In his mouth! So you're claiming that you only moved the body? And I tell you, that chisel isn't mine. If you think I'm lying, go ahead and check for my fingerprints. Oh my god! I forgot about you! Sebastian! Eh! Me! But how do I check for forensics? Yes, ma'am! Stop hitting yourself. uh, reaction! We have pictures. They're Nightlies. They're Nightlies? They're Nightlies? Here's a chisel? What about Dogan's? Nope. Just Nightlies. And there's no evidence of prints being wiped either. How? Only Nightly's fingerprints. How? Did we re-examine it? See now. See now. I never even touched the chisel. Because I ordered Anubis to carry it in his mouth. In other words, the fingerprints belong to the chisel original owner. He was planning to escape. The murder weapon's owner was the victim? This is perplexing. At any rate, I did not touch the murder weapon. In other words, the killer could not have been me. Isn't that right? Gah! I have nothing to refute that. How could this? Is he really not the killer? I'm also on your side. I'm sorry. Could Dogan's testimony actually be true? This can't be. It seems this is sufficient enough not to warrant any further explanation. As it stands, you have not changed the state of this case. I believe this is more than enough reason for us to relieve of your badge. Fuck you, bitch! To save my needless fuss, I suggest you hand over your badge now. This is bad, sir. It sounds serious. It's regrettable, but with those prints as decisive evidence, I'll have to rethink my logic from step one. But there are still many unexplained things. Why would Mr. Knightley be carrying a chisel? It would be used for many things. Perhaps even prison escapes. Well then, how did he carry it into the prison? I mean, the prisoners aren't even allowed to cutlery. Right, Mr. Edgeworth? Even if your reasoning is off at first, you shouldn't let that confuse you. The most important thing is to arrive at the truth. Isn't that right? It doesn't matter how you get there. The end result is to save Simon. We have to do everything we can for his sake. L's dead, Kay. Nice one, Kay. I really want to scout you for the law firm now. Remember when Uncle Ray said, a defense attorney never gives up? Miles, do you understand the true meaning behind those words? True meaning. Those words? Defense attorneys carry the fate of their client on their shoulders. You are the only person your client can rely on. Just like with Mr. Case, we're the only ones who can save him now. We are linked by fate to our clients. That is why we must never give up. There is no way Uncle Ray can go against the teachings of Gregory. Aww, Gregory. You really love him, do you, Ray? So what will you do? I will save a button because I don't know what am I going to do if I press a stupid button and it suddenly reset everything. Like in my last video, I end up going from the beginning. I'm a stupid idiot. And I know my tone is all on guff one key. So I'm sorry. Currently, I am a defense attorney's assistant. No, an assistant at my father's firm. I have made a commitment to this case. Therefore, if I don't save my client, I cannot say I've achieved it. I will abide by this. To save Simon Keyes. No matter how many times my logic fails, I will always find another possibility. Okay, you finally back. Well then, let's search for that other possibility. To start with, do you think there was a way for Mr. Knightley? There was a way Mr. Knightley could have brought the chisel into prison? The method Knightley used to bring the chisel into the prison was... I still think it's that rubber glove. This? Never mind. I didn't understand a damn thing. See, she's angry. Is there really a way for him to bring in the chisel inside? Don't someone mention something about that earlier? Indeed. Why expect Mr. Keys? Answer lies there. Ouch. Very well. Please show us your evidence. Maybe it's a chess case? Yeah. Normally, metal objects can't be brought into the detention center or the prison. They'd just be caught by the security gate. However, there is one way to avoid this, and that is if they are sent in the package to the detention center. The gate is only used on people. In other words, packages sent to the detention center undergo a simpler check. So, they don't use a metal detector for that. There's never should have happened. It seems the guards were too careless. Knowing this, Knightley asked Simon to send him a package. Namely, a chessboard containing the chisel. Well, this has solved one of our problems. The fact that the chisel was not Mr. Dogan's but Mr. Knightley's. But how did the bell go in there? Given this, one major issue remains. The security camera shows a dog attacking the victim. As long as that exists, I will maintain that Dogan is the killer. Never mind. But Dogan never touched the murder weapon. I'm stumped. We also desire a conclusion to this matter. Mr. Edward, you can use one of my secret weapons, sir. Secret weapon number 4. When did you have that? When the freak did you have that and not show it up? A video analyzing machine, Mr. Analysis. What's with that ridiculous name? I named it myself, sir. This will let us analyze video footage in detail. Go ahead. You'll see soon I'm not lying. I don't know what will come out of this, but all we can do is investigate. Mr. Edward, do you know how to use Mr. Analyst? Nope. A video analyst machine. Should I hear how to use it? Please! I don't know how. It's my first time seeing that damn thing. Detective Gunshoe, could you show me how to use it? Of course, sir. Fundamentally, it's the same as investigating a crime scene. You just examine anything that piques your curiosity. To examine, I just press X button, or that button. Now, I'd like you to look at the buttons below the monitor. The left and right buttons will rewind and fast forward, respectively. And the center button lets you pause the video. Let's make good use of it to advance our investigation, sir. To rewind and fast forward, use the X and Y buttons. And to pause, I use the B button. While pause, you can go to the previous frame or the next frame. You can just use the same left and right buttons before, sir. Now I will explain how to zoom in. Just point the cursor area you want to zoom in and press the zoom button on the upper left of Mr. Analyst, the one that says zoom plus. It seems I can also use L button to zoom in. What if I want to zoom out? Oh, it's the same button. And after you've zoomed in, you can examine it just like you would the original image. Use the previous frame and next frame buttons to examine frame by frame. But you can't actually play back the video in this mode, so keep that in mind. Okay. And what should I do if I want to zoom out? Just press the top left button on Mr. Analyst again, sir. Now, it should say zoom minus or zoom out. And that concludes the explanation, sir. Well then, let's turn on Mr. Analyst. Using Mr. Analyst to examine any suspicious part of the video, sir. This is the video from the... I've always been concerned about the clothes. Not clothes. This was the moment when Knightley was being attacked by the dog. If that wasn't the case, then what does it show? Is the person in the video really Knightley? And what is the true form of the black silhouette attacking this person? I should check the video and try to find the answers to these two questions. There could be unexpected things in unexpected places. So be sure to check every nook and cranny of the video. Okay. Should I save it? No, I can't save it. Why is he wearing a guard's uniform? Wait. Nothing here. No! It's a uniform! Wait, I want to see on that mirror. Wait, what in the world is that? Nothing here. No, I want to know what is that. What is that? Reflection of this person can be seen in this mirror. Is that a cap on his head? I can't see that thing! Actually, it looks like it looks kinda like the caps the prison guards wear, sir. You don't think it was a guard who was attacked? Have you received a report of any guard being attacked by an animal? No, not that I've heard, sir. Then it was someone else wearing a guard's uniform. I see! I have evidence that shows what this cap is. Is it this one? That missing uniform? Oh my god. There was no report of a guard being attacked by an animal. However, we did hear that a guard's uniform was stolen. Putting two and two together, I'd say it was as disguise for the purpose of a prison escape. Disguised as a guard? That sounds like it could have been successful, sir. Speaking of prison escapes, indeed, that person certainly was successful. If the person in this video is not knightly, then perhaps that black shadow is not a dog either. If you zoom in, you should be able to see its rear shape. Okay. Oh, no. It's the bear! Or is it? I will just end this episode right here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and enjoyed it and want to see what it is, then simply wave your wand over to the like button and the subscribe button to see the next video and the next part of this series. So yeah, until then, this is Natnarf signing off. Bye bye.